Hi everyone, it's Dolly with Crafty Mermaid Mom. I hope you guys are having a great day. TGIF, I'm so glad it's Friday. So I'm really looking forward to the weekend, you guys. And today I have a project share for you. And before I get started with this, I want to tell you a little story. This project share is a swap, and it's a swap with my dear friend Ursula. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you will have seen one of the swaps that we did, and you will know that Ursula is very talented. So we do a bi-monthly swap, and the last time I spoke with her, we agreed that we would swap in April. And so this coming April. And so I said to her, okay, well, what do you want to do this time? And she says to me, well, I have been looking at these things called friendship umbrellas, and I really want to try it. And so she says, you can go on YouTube and there's a tutorial by, I believe her name is Donna. It's Donna's Whimsical Treasures. That's what it is. And she says you can check her out. And I think there was a few other tutorials as well. But I think the one that I ended up following was Donna's Whimsical Treasures. But before I even went on YouTube, you guys, I just decided to Google it because I just wanted to see what these so-called friendship umbrellas were. And this is what I found. This one I found on Google, and this one is by KSP by Louisa. Anyway, let me show you what it looks like. So as soon as I saw this, I almost fell out of my chair. And the first thing I thought was, oh dear Lord, what have I gotten myself into? And I have to tell you, I was really nervous, you guys, because this is like so extravagant. And oh my gosh, like I have never made anything like this. I mean, I don't even know how to make one of these flowers. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to improvise, and I'm sure Ursula won't mind. So yes, mine did not turn out as beautiful as this, but you know what? It's an umbrella, and I hope she likes it. What I decided to do is I decided to go ahead and follow the tutorial, and you know, it wasn't as hard as I had expected it would be. You know, it was actually fun. So I'm glad that Ursula challenged us, and I really can't wait until I see what she has made. So anyway, what I made, I decided to do a mermaid theme. Of course, you know, I know you're not surprised, but I, you know, saw these umbrellas and I thought, ooh, how fun would it be to make it into a mermaid theme? So that's exactly what I did, you guys. So Ursula, if you are watching this, please do not continue watching unless you want to not be surprised. So here it is. So this is my friendship umbrella, and you guys, the umbrellas usually have the handles with the curves, the little rounded edges, just like an umbrella, but mine does not because I didn't know how to get that curve. So sorry. Later when you watch this, Ursula, I know it's not what you're expecting. It's not as extravagant, but I did my best, really I did, and I hope you like it. So all I did is I did follow the tutorial, and I did not have the lace that, you know, they used a lot of lace, but I used what lace I did have. And here's the other side. Here is my lace, or my version. I know that those umbrellas usually come with a lot of frills and a lot of fancy lace, but this is all I knew how to do. So usually too, it would stand up, like it's supposed to stand up like this. Well, mine has this little tiny knob at the bottom, and I didn't know how to stand it up. You were supposed to make this stand for it, but my creativity does not expand that far. You know, it was more like engineering. So anyway, Ursula, I hope you don't mind. Maybe you can just stand it up if you want to stand it up, if you want to keep it. I don't know what you want to do with it, but I really hope you're not disappointed, sweetie. I'm sorry, I did my best. Okay, so let me show you what is inside this friendship umbrella. So it doesn't hold much. That's the one thing that I noticed because there's not really that much room in here. So I have stuffed it with what I can stuff it with, and if I have anything extra for Ursula, I will just leave it out of this little umbrella. So here's what I've added to the front. So I have added this cute wooden mermaid, and this mermaid was from an embellishment box that came from my friend Alicia, and I love it. So all I did was make or cut out the little paper flower, and I used this really pretty seahorse paper from one of my mermaid or coastal paper packs. I forget which one it was, but I found it right away, and I decided I wanted it to have a little bit of gold. And then see these pieces, these lacy looking floral trims, and this one, these right here actually came from a piece that my mom had given me, and I just cut it out from that piece and added the little pearls to it. And you know, it was just a remnant piece of like this lace, I don't know what it was, maybe like a tablecloth or something, but it was very old. And my mom had given me several pieces. So this one was one that was already cut up. So I wouldn't cut up anything that my mom gave me that, you know, I know would mean a lot. But she did give me a lot of pieces. And this piece just happened to be from a remnant that was already cut up. So that's the only reason why. And then so what I've done too is to add to the mermaid feel, instead of the beads, I added mini shells to the edges, which by the way also came from my mom. And thank God for my mom. I love her so much because, you know, these were mine. They were from Hawaii. You know, when you go to a luau, they give you all of these little shell necklaces. And, you know, I don't like to keep things, especially if, you know, it's just stuff that's taking up room. And so I had a ton of them. So I almost threw these out, you guys. And years ago, they were in a bag and my mom kept them for me. She told me not to throw them away. And a few days ago, she was actually in my craft room and she was telling me, you know, I still have all those old shells. You can probably use them in your crafts. And I didn't know what she was talking about, but she brought the bag back to me. And sure enough, look, here it is. She was right. You know, my mom, she knows everything. She was right. So anyway, that is the front. And then, like I said, here's the back. And I've done the same thing. It was really easy to put this together, like I said, with the tutorial. I couldn't have done it without the tutorial, but with the tutorial, it was fairly easy. Okay, so anyway, the only difference also is that this doesn't have the stand and this doesn't have the curved handle. All I did was add a little tassel to the handle because I'm not that creative and I didn't know how to engineer the little, you know, curvature on the handle of the umbrella. So let me go ahead and show you what I put inside for Ursula. I've made some tags for her, and I've just I've stuck a bunch of tags in here. I tried to match it with the purples and the blues, and this is actually paper from a graphic 45 pad that I had, and I liked the way that it looked with the colors on this umbrella, so I used those. Those are a bunch of tags and a few die cuts. And then I've also included a little shaker that has some really pretty colors and the purple butterfly, which I thought went really well with this. And of course I had to add or include in the little sea creatures for her, the stickers. Sorry for the glare, you guys, but I love this pack because they're just so cute. They're adorable. Okay, and then I had to give her this, and it's a little mermaid pad, and it says, "You are mermazing," and it's got cute little tiny mermaids in here, and I love this. So pretty. All right, and then I gave her some note cards that are in the mermaid theme as well, with the mermaid tails, and I think she'll like this because she also loves mermaids. So she's also a mermaid, fellow mermaid lover. Okay, so here I gave her some mermaid stamps, which I hope she'll like. And let me see if you can see those. All right, so then the only thing left in here, or the only thing that could fit in here, are the mermaid ears. And I thought that she could use this if she ever goes to Disneyland or anything like that. Or if she just wanted to wear it around the house, she can do that too. Okay, so now that it's empty, let me show you what the inside looks like. You will see that there's really not much room in here, you guys. And see, look at this. This was actually a piece that my friend from work had given me, and it was a wooden hair stick, and it already had the little beads at the end, and all I did was I wrapped it with some trim that matches. This is the trim I used that matches the outside. So it's supposed to stand like it's supposed to stand like an upside down umbrella, and it is supposed to have a stand, but like I said, I just did not know how to engineer that stand. And I think there was a tutorial on it, but it was just too difficult for me. So all right, so that was my project share for my dear friend Ursula. And I really hope that she's not disappointed with this. I know it's not as extravagant as some of the ones on YouTube, but I tried, Ursula, I tried. So I'm really excited to see what she comes up with, because, oh my gosh, she's always so talented, and everything she makes is just always amazing. All right, you guys, so this was my project share, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, you guys.